When you think of Singapore, what comes to mind? Skyscrapers, shopping mall, perhaps the Marina Bay Sands skyline lighting up the night. What if I told you about the whole other side of Singapore? One where wild boars roam free, ancient trees speak whisper from the past, and one can hear the heartbeat of the island, Old Kampong. Welcome to the wider side of Singapore. Today, we'll unveil the 5 amazing nature and outdoor experiences, the most spectacular Singapore tourist attraction, Singapore tourist spots, and the sights that you never miss. Grab your backpack and charge up your camera as we explore nature trails and the other secrets and crannies that make Singapore tourist places so magical. Number 1. Pulau Ubin, the last kampong. First stop, Pulau Ubin. The island that reminds one of Singapore was like in the 1960s. The Pulau Ubin is a 15-minute pump boat ride away from Changi Point Ferry Terminal and has often been termed the last kampong of Singapore tourist likes. Here, time goes slower. The air smells of salt and coconut. Instead of the engines of cars, you will hear the creaks of bicycle chain. Imagine this. You are paddling down coastal path, feeling the sun peeping through the palm springs, and passing wooden slits house and greeting friendly locals who wave hello. Biking around Pulau Ubin is more than an activity. It's one of the most visited Singapore tourist spots. For the casual cyclist and the adventure, there is something magical about riding through Ubin's trails to hidden mangroves and secret beaches. Rent a mountain bike near the jetty and follow the trail to Chak Jawa wetlands, a biodiversified wonderland. You see mud skippers, monitor lizards, and if you're lucky, wild boars and hornbills. It's like walking into a museum of natural history, only this one is alive. Pulau Ubin isn't just one of the most attractive places in Singapore. It's a memory of who we were. If you want to see, feel, and smell what old Singapore was like before skyscraper, this is your island, one of the most authentic Singapore tourist points for traveler. Number 2. Henderson Waves and Southern Reaches. Skywalk among the trees. Next up, we're taking it to the clouds. Get ready to welcome the Southern Reaches, a continuous 10-kilometer trail that connects some of the most scenic Singapore tourist spots: Mount Faber, Telok Blangah Hill, and Kent Ridge Park. The real highlight is the Henderson Waves Bridge, Singapore's highest pedestrian bridge soaring 36 meters above the road. This is more than a bridge. It's architecture meeting nature. With its wave-like wooden structure, the bridge curves and bends like it's alive. At sunset, the warm glow of the lights makes it one of the Singapore's most photogenic tourist attractions. Imagine walking hand in hand as the city skyline fades into the dark and birds find their ways back into the nest. A contrast to what Singapore's busy heartbeat. Moreover, the southern reaches are home to more than 80 bird species, from sunbirds to bright crimson-winged woodpeckers. If you're a photographer or content creator, this trail gives panoramic view of both the city and the sea, a must-visit Singapore tourist site. Looking to merge design, history, and natural splendor in some places of Singapore. The Southern Reaches and Henderson Waves are your dream come true, ranking high in Singapore top tourist attraction. East Coast Park, sunrise cycling by the sea. Alright, early birds, this one is for you. Picture this, 6 in the morning, the sky painted in shades of orange and gold, and you're on your bike along the coastal path, wind in your hair, waves rolling gently beside you. Welcome to East Coast Park, one of the most loved Singapore tourist places among locals and travelers alike. As a beloved SG tourist attraction for outdoor fun, it offers cycling, skating, picnics, and even barbecue along its beaches that stretch for about 15 kilometers. But the real magic happens during sunrise. If you're into Singapore travel places that bring peace and beauty together, East Coast Park Sunrise Cycling Trail will steal your heart. Rent a bike from the coastal Playgrove area, take a route past Bedok Jetty, and see the world wake up. Fishermen cast their lines, joggers note good morning, and the ocean breeze feels freedom. Reward yourself after the ride with a stop at one of the seafront cafe for some kaya toast and kopi. You feel like a genuine Singapore tourist on an authentic local adventure. Sometimes the best places to explore in Singapore don't lie in the heart of the city but by the sea, where the horizon never ends. Fourth, MacRitchie Reservoir and Treetop Walk into the wild. Now it's time to go into the jungle. MacRitchie Reservoir is one of Singapore's oldest reservoirs and a legend among outdoor enthusiasts. If you like hiking, wildlife, or simply escaping the buzz of the city, this is one of the most fulfilling Singapore tourist sites. The highlight is the MacRitchie Treetop Walk, a 250-long suspension bridge that hangs high above the forest canopy. As you cross, you hear the forest alive beneath your feet. Monkeys swinging, birds calling, leaves whispering in the wind. It's one of the most thrilling Singapore tourist activities. Part adventure, part meditation. Watch out for the long tail, even monitor lizards. But remember, no food in hand. Those tricky monkeys are expert snack thieves. This is not just a hike. It's reconnecting with nature one step at a time. Every tree here has seen generations of Singapore grow. And when you stand in the middle of the treetop walk, you feel like the city is a million miles away. That is the power of MacRitchie, one of the most unforgettable places to roam in Singapore and an essential stop among Singapore spots to visit for eco-lovers. Fifth, Bukit Timah Nature Reserve, hiking up the tallest hill in Singapore. We have saved the summit for last. Welcome to Bukit Timah Nature Reserve, home to Singapore's tallest natural peak at 163 meters above sea level. Now, it may not sound like Everest, but don't underestimate it. It is one of the richest ecological zones in Southeast Asia, right in the heart of the island, a gem among Singapore tourist attractions. Hiking here is like entering another world. Dense rainforest, Asian rock, and rare plants older than Singapore itself. Bukit Timah is one of the few places on Earth where you find 40% of species found in the entire Malaysia Peninsula. As you ascend, the trail gets steeper, sweat drips, and your legs aches. But the reward is at the top, it's pure magic. The panoramic spreads across the green lungs of Singapore, a reminder that this island isn't just a city, it's a living ecosystem. For many of the local conquering Bukit Timah, it's a rite of passage, a quiet promise between you and the land. If you're looking for Singapore tourist attraction that challenge your body and calm your mind, this is it. Next time you're planning to visit in Singapore, think not of shopping malls or rooftop bar, but Bukit Timah, where the spirit of the island still breathes. From the rustic beauty of Pulau Ubin to the lofty height of Bukit Timah, Singapore tourist sites are full of natural surprises even for the locals. These 5 Singapore tourist spots prove one thing: you don't have to leave the island to feel untamed, wild and alive. Whether it's cycling at East Coast Park, walking the wave at Henderson Reach, or hearing monkeys chatter at MacRitchie, Singapore's top attractions are an adventure playground for every explorer. So next time someone asks you about places to visit in Singapore, tell them about the hidden trails, treetop walks, and hills that touch the crowds. Because this is the site of Singapore to visit that truly defines its soul. If you like this journey through the most stunning outdoor escape and Singapore tourist attraction, give this video a like, share with your travel buddies. Don't forget to subscribe for more adventures across Asia's best kept secrets.